They claim to have found these three-membered rings. These are carbon atoms. So they say both C3H and C3H2. Now there's no stable structure that you can write that is three carbon atoms arranged in a ring that are C3H and C3H2. Cyclopropane, which would have there have to be 4 bonds to every carbon atom. And we could put, the best we could do is if we wrote it like that, then you would see there would actually be 6 hydrogens. That doesn't make sense. We can get rid of 2 of those hydrogens by putting a double bond in here. And if we put a double bond in, then we get a structure that looks like this. And this is cyclopropene. Still not quite right, because this now is C3H4. And the only way we can get rid of 2 more of these to get to C3H2 is we'd have to put a triple bond in. Problem with that is the geometry is wrong. We can't have, if we have a triple bond, that's going to necessitate, if I put a triple bond in there and I get rid of these, that's going to necessitate that these 2 bonds have to be directed out this way. There'd be too much strain to form a 3-membered ring here. That just wouldn't happen. Now, I guess you could argue maybe that in the vastness of interstellar space, at very, very cold temperatures, maybe something like that might actually exist. But even then, that only accounts for C3H2 and not C3H. So I don't know what C3H is, other than, as I said before, these things could just be ionized versions of this. So we could have either there could be a positive charge here, for instance, or we could just have a single electron here, which is called a radical. Possibly you could have lost a positive charge here with only 1 hydrogen atom, and you could have a double radical. And there's various combinations of this. The radical could be up here, the single electron could be up here, a single electron, and it's very, very hard to write a structure like that. I really don't know what that is. But anyway, I wanted to just give you an idea of how there are so many different possible kinds of atoms and molecules that are present. Not atoms, but molecules and molecular species. Okay, that concludes chapter 18.